Hey, hello and welcome. In this video, we shall learn how to work with the percentage container sections of the Extreme Builder. Once inside the Extreme Builder, we can see that we have various percentage container sections, right from 100% sections to 20% sections. I can drag and drop each of these container elements inside the editor pane. There we go. We can see that we have this dotted border box representing the 100% container section. We also have these up and down arrows, and I can use this to increase or decrease the size of this container section. So I can increase or decrease the size to 33%, or I can directly drag a 33% section column inside the editor pane. So right now, as you can see, I have two 33% sections. I can even clone this section. All right, let me delete these two and let's go and see what are the various options that the container section, percentage container section provides us with. So let me click on this pencil icon. Okay, so using the various functionalities of the container section, what we can do is we can select if we want to have adjacent percentage sections to have independent height or same height. So we can make the selection from this drop down menu. We can also select if we want to align this section to the center of the page or to make it default left align. I can also decide the spacing between two adjacent percentage sections. So I can have a default spacing or I can have zero space. So these container sections will then be very close to each other with zero space between them. I can also give section margins to this container section. So I can have a margin top and margin bottom in the percentage sections. Next, I can give padding inside the percentage section using this section padding options. I can also give this container section a border. So let me say I want to give, let's say, a 3 pixel border, and I want to give it a color of, let's say, red. All right, let me just apply it and see what changes takes place. So let me save it. There we go. We can see that this 33% container section now has a red colored border and it has a border radius as well. Let's move forward and look at the other options that we have. I can also give this a section background color. Let me give it a background color of yellow. Okay, once I save this, you can see that we have a yellow color over here. Alright, I can also give it a background image. So all I have to do is click on this, select the image and then insert the image. If I click on save, there we go, we have the image over here. So if I update this page, let me open this link in a new tab. Alright, so you can see that we have this container section with this image over here. This image is not coming in full because we have not added any element inside this percentage section or given it a default padding or margin. So the space which is being displayed here is actually the default size of this container section. Let's go back and see what are the other options. So I can give it a background image and I can select the positioning of the background image, or if I want to repeat it or tile it or stretch this image, I can also give this container section an animation. So let's say if I want to give it a bounce animation, animation duration is fine, animation delay, let's make it let's make it 0.5 and point it over here. Once I click on the save button, you can see that there is a bounce animation going on. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it to the white mode, and now I'm going to drop a button inside this percentage section. So percentage section is going to act as a container element for the other section builders. So let me say I am going to drop a button over here. There you go, we have this button. Now I can clone this section. So here we go, we have this sections clone and all of them have the same bounce effect. In case I update this page here, and I'm just going to go and refresh this now. There we have it. all the three sections have a bouncy effect, have a button in them, and you can see that when I've put the button, automatically the size of this container elements, the height of it has increased, and now we can see more of the image. So basically the container section, the percentage container section, as the name suggests, will contain other builder elements, and its height will automatically be adjusted as per the content we put inside this percentage section. Alright, now what we can do is I can also put these percentage container sections inside a white section, as we've already know that a white section is basically a parent container element. So I can just drag this and drop it inside this white section. Okay, I just dropped it somewhere else, it seems. Okay, so now this percentage section is inside the white section. Let's say I want to give this white section a background. So what I'll do is I'll just give it a background color, maybe something like this green, and save this. Okay, so there we have it. We have the white section in the green color. Let me just go and update this page. Alright, the page is updated. Let's just refresh this. Okay, so what we have here is we have a white section with a green background, and this white section stretches across the width of the page. Then we have a 33% container section inside the white section, and that 33% container section has a background. And then we have put another section builder button inside this 33% section. So this way it's a building block of the extreme builder, and this is how we can build sections and put shortcodes inside them to create our page very easily. So that is all with the percentage container sections. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.